Let me start with Mike T on this one, because you have been the big believer in Mac Jones. While I've had so many people, both on the air and off, in my presence, question what New England might be doing, and in Bill we trust and all the rest of that, you remain steadfast. Why?
He played really well last year. He led the team to the playoffs and played well against the Bills in the playoff game. And when you look at what they do well, Greeny, is they can run the ball. They got two really good tight ends. Their receiver core isn't great, but it's solid. Losing Tyron Thornton is concerned because he was the rookie from Baylor that had a lot of speed. But Mac Jones won't make mistakes. He won't turn it over. And they're going to be a hard team to beat. They're not going to be explosive, but they're not going to have self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, and that's fair. They're well coached. And Marcus, I mean, we give Bill Belichick the benefit of the doubt. As well we should. But as far as the roster, I'll just put this out there for what it's worth. When ESPN ranked the top 100 players in the National Football League, do you know how many of them play for the Patriots? 0. Do you know how many teams had 0 players on that list? 5. The others were the Jaguars, the Lions, the Giants, and the Jets. So that's, at least in the eyes of the people on the outside, Marcus, what we think Bill is working with. What are they going to be?
All right, let me get this nipped in the bud, because I'm sick of it. I've been watching shows and hearing it. Let's stop acting like Mac Jones' season last year was God's gift to football. Let's just pause on that for a second. Yeah, he played well for a rookie. He did some things, but I think anybody that watched tape knows that Mac Jones was highly insulated in an offense that was run dominant, and they didn't ask him to do much. At times, when we saw Mac Jones have to kind of come out of his shell and push the ball downfield and be a passer for a large majority of the game, we saw some mistakes as expected about a rookie. I do think he's going to take a step forward. I do believe that Mac Jones is a good to solid quarterback. But let's not get in this conversation like it's a wildly bet behind this offensive line, and he's not dealing with unknowns of knowing what his offensive coordinator situation is going to be. A second-year quarterback that had a solid season as a rookie, not something to write home about, because I remember having this conversation about a rookie in Cleveland who broke all the damn rookie records, and now he on another team. So let's take a break and figure out what's going to happen with Mac Jones when he's called upon to carry this offense like he was not last year.
The best thing about Marcus is you never have to wonder where he stands. So that's what he thinks. Diana, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of the Mac Jones success story that we talk about here on the show is because we compared him to the other rookies, and he was that much better. And I think that's probably why we give him the benefit of the doubt there, and why we talked so highly about him. But Mike, I've been covering the Patriots for a long time now, and I've never been part of covering an offseason like this, where it just doesn't feel like the Patriot way. It doesn't feel organized. It doesn't seem like they have a plan. And look, maybe the mastermind Bill Belichick wants us to all believe in this chaos and wants other teams and other coaches, because I've had conversations with other teams about the New England Patriots. Like, what do you think about them? And they all say the same thing. Like, what is going on up there? They haven't figured it out yet. And I appreciate Mac Jones being the leader of the team, saying we've ironed it out and all that. He's saying all the right things. He's a great kid. You ironed it out in a couple days? We saw you guys against the Raiders. It was not good. They've got 7 days or a few days here to clean it up, because they've got a tough schedule in September.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.